Well, Streamlad says that Mr. Abundance, you are live in color. All right, so let me welcome each and every one of you, Tiashans and Tibishans, because we are even expanding the community of Tibishans. And so it is a very important time in the life and history of our people. I said life and time. We as a people of color must recognize who we are. We must recognize that our plight is not by accident. And the only how we're going to get out of this in one piece is through unity. Through unity of purpose. And the only thing that unites a people is a vision. So when you have a vision, you share that vision spreads, and that vision attracts. So that is how we are going to overcome what the elites have done over the past centuries that have kept us where they want us to be, basically the global slave of the world. I am saying to you without a shadow of a doubt that cryptocurrency will do it for us. We saw what Bitcoin did. We saw millionaires came out of Bitcoin. I am saying to you, billionaires and trillionaires can come out of TAG. But it will not happen if we are not focused. So we have to be focused, and not only focused, but laser focused. And so I am happy to report that we have met our first milestone that kicks off TAG. We have also met our second milestones to further the advancement of TAG. The 15th of the 30th of November is our next and third milestone. And so far, we are on schedule to meet our third milestone. You know, when I started the creation of the abundance coin, to be honest with you, I was like a novice as to the back end of what is expected to produce a coin. And so Mr. Abundance had to learn and learn very fast because the train was already moving. We have already left the station. I am very elated to report that TAG is not only a possibility, but TAG will be the global coin of choice. I said TAG will be the global coin of choice. This morning, I told you about what this coin will do. I mentioned to you that not only will you have a coin to exchange, but we also needed a project to fund to facilitate this coin. You see, what we're doing is like an IPO. Where a company decided they want to raise money, they don't have the finance, and so they said, all right, we want to go public, And so we are doing an initial public offering. And so ICO is similar, but in the digital sense. And so the truth is, normally you should have already an operation that is in place. And so as you offer your coins, people would have looked at your company, the track record, and they would have seen, all right, this is a good coin to invest in. So it creates some confidence. But so that is the ideal situation when you're offering a IPO or as an initial coin offering, an ICO. So we don't really have a company, but what we have is momentum and ideas. And in the meantime, registering a company and to create and identify projects that we will be able to fund, because that is what an ICO is intended to do, to raise funds to solve a problem. And this morning, as I explained to you, and as I was speaking to my developers, advisors, they said, Mr. Abundant, this coin is really unique. Your ideas are so fresh. You said, we have never seen nothing like this. I said, well, you shouldn't. It is only one Mr. Abundance. And so I told them, our mission really is to create abundance and to eliminate poverty with this coin, the abundance coin. I told him that we will raise funds first, about 5 million we want to raise, and that money will start the projects that we have lined up. One of which will be our first Afro-Caribbean Gospel Fest, a week of activities that will bring all the African countries and the Caribbean islands in one place. It has to be properly planned. We will do it. What we're actually doing, we are getting the government involved. And so they will know that this is as a result of TAG. We can afford to do this as a result of TAG. And so it will be an easier buy-in for all government to participate in TAG and to make it easier, accessible for the country. Probably legalize it so that it will become part of their portfolio. That is the mission of TAG. Because once we get that level of awareness, naturally you will get investors to invest in this coin. I said this coin is an abundance coin, and it will create abundance for all of us. And so another aspect of what the coin will do, as we mentioned, it will create an Afro-Caribbean Cup of Nations. And so we will create a franchise called Sports and Religion, bring the most people together. And so TAG will be sponsoring basically the Afro Cup of Nations. And so that is big publicity as well for TAG. I am saying to you, when we are finished with TAG, even a baby will know its name. I said, even a baby will know TAG's name. And so these are all plans that we have before us. But first of all, we have to reach all of our milestones, actually create the coin itself with all the mechanism in place. And then after which we have to meet our soft cap. And so you have soft and hard cap. And so for example, if we say we want to raise 6-7 million, that is our soft cap. And so we have 3, 6 to 12 months to raise that funds, because that is how investors are going to see if this coin worth investing in. And I'm talking about institutional investors. Brethren, my sisters, our day has dawned. I said victory and freedom is assured. And once we would have raised that money in the time frame, or even quicker, that will signal to the world that we are serious, that we people that have color is serious. I said to you that what this coin will do for your sons and your daughters in the Caribbean, my brothers and sisters in Africa, when we create that mega concert, gospel concert, what is actually being done? We actually open up the gate for other financial activities to enter Africa from the Caribbean. I told you that we in the Caribbean import 98% of what we consume. We're talking about trillions of dollars annually. If we can open up the gate for Africa to produce onions, carrots, rice, beans, chicken, furniture, I'm saying to you, if we can open up Africa to the Caribbean, I said, if we are supposed to stop the generational suicide financially that have kept us stranglehold, we have to recognize that another race will not do it for us. We will have to do it myself. I'm trying to put my face here for face recognition for my phone. I see there's a lot of people. Okay. So I apologize. I could see the transaction about these shows. I'm confirmed. All right, good. I'm just talking to my programmers. You know, I am on, and that is why I am saying to my people, do not send me any information about finance transaction confirmation. I do not have time for those things. I have an admin staff in place that is supervised by a capable admin. So please send all your queries to the admin support team, and they will answer you. Give them a little time. Don't forget, all this is voluntarily. Nobody's getting paid for this. And so people have their work to do. And so give us some time. You know, I appreciate all of them. Okay? So give us some time. We'll get back to you. We know that you're eager, you're anxious. All right? And so what this will do, while we begin to open up with all these activities, it will also open up financial opportunities to bring in all-inclusive chain hotels, to bring in state-of-the-art hospitals, to open up the transportation directly to North America, to the Caribbean. A lot of things will give birth as a result of TAG. I am saying to my people, when you decide to support a venture, when you decide to invest your money, are the investors have you and your children at heart? How many years have you lived in your condition? How many years and times have you promised financial freedom? TAG is a brainchild of the community. I didn't even give it its name. So I can't even take credit for it. Even though I'm the creator, I can't take credit for the name. And so it is your coin. And so I won't be long today, but to let you know that we have reached our milestones. I will quickly, our first and second milestone, and our third milestone is November 30th, of which we are on schedule to meet as well. Now, what is next is for us to focus on our fourth milestone, which is December 15th, 8,500. That is our fourth milestone. okay, that we have to pay the payment after the 3rd. And we need now to begin to sensitize our people in Africa and throughout the diaspora that a new day has dawned, a vision that has caught fire that cannot be ignored. I said a vision that has caught fire that cannot be ignored. And so I sent out these bonuses. Let me share my screen, and I'll also give you a preview of, you know, what the website is shaping up to be, because they actually share it with me, but I can't share all the details with you. But I will show you, and all this for, you know, security and you know, privacy, because you know that is not everyone wish us well. A lot of people would like to see TAC fail, but TAC shall not fail. TBC shall not fail. None of it shall not fail. We just want the admin to put transparency. We just want TBC admin to put accountability. We want TBC admin to put in the board of trustees, the privy council. Then we know we have a proper management system in TBC that secure our investments in TBC. So that is what we need. TBC, I am a TBCian. Hello. All right, so let's look at no, that's the bonuses. So this is what the face of TAG is shaping up to be. It's not all what it is, but it is just coming there. As you see, TAG, an alternative financial solution, a decentralized currency created to establish alternate financial system to make digital payments more secure and simple, very low cost for user, tax-free for shopkeepers. TAC tokens will bridge the gap between global financial service, unbanked population, being financial stability, and bring financial stability in future. Now, as I said, a lot of this can change and will change. And so I just want you to get, you know, a little browse of what, you know, you're now doing. So you can see that, you know, there's work going on in the background. So this is just a little preview so that you know that, you know, we're on the right track to really, and as I said, these information will change, figures and so will change. All this is a roadmap, you know, of what you know, we intend to do. These are actually just photos; they're not you know, the real people itself. But you know, so you have an idea as to what, you know, TAG, you know, website looks like. So I give you that, you know, that preview. Also, we talk about the bonuses right now, founders bonuses. Those who are investing $20, 40 coins, $40, 120 coins, $80, 320 coins, $100, 500 coins, $200, 1,200 coins, 300 coins, $300, 2,100 coins, 400, 3,200 coins, 500, 4,500 coins, 600, 6,000 coins, 700, 770 coins. This is like 1 cent here, a coin, people. 800, 9,600 coins, 900, 11,700 coins, 1,000 invested, 14,000 coins, 1,500 invested, 28,500 coins, 2,000 invested, 48,000 coins, 3,000 invested, 99,000 coins, 4,000 invested, 172,000 coins, 5,000 invested, 265,000 coins. So that is what we're looking at in terms of our coins and our offering. And so I will now bring in the conversation because I want this to be no more than at least 35 minutes. So let me see what we have here today. Alma Mupupa, eager to listen to Mr. Abundance teachings, whom God sent to us. God bless you, Mr. Abundance. God bless you too, my dear Alma. Eagerly waiting. Okay, Mr. Blessing, thank you very much. That was before I was on. They were waiting there. Hi, my greatest boss. Thank you very much, Wahid. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Wahid, the angel of our time, who God sent to the world for born and unborn baby. Amen. May God will not let you down for us and your family. Always abundance. I love you so much, sir. I would like to meet you. Wahid, thank you. Thank you very much. A good day, good Mr. Abundance, Mr. Festus. All right, we don't have much comments today, so we're going to really bring this short. I mean, good evening, Mr. Abundance. Yes, good evening, Festus. Yes. I see guys are waiting. Yeah, well, that's me. I said, oh, I see you guys are waiting. Oh, gosh. Good morning, Mr. Abundance. Abundance, a great leader. Good morning. I believe he might be from Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea. Who else have morning now? Where the Philippines is 2:25 a.m. India, it's about 12. So India, the Philippines, you know, you guys have morning over there. So I want to believe that. All right. Hi, Mr. Abundance, great leader. Thank you very much in advance for helping us to uplift our lives and out of poverty. Alice Truman, Papua New Guinea. Okay. Okay, he's out of Papua New Guinea. All right, then. And so I just want to thank each and every one of you for helping us to meet our milestones. We should have this completed by January 10th, the rollout date for TAG. As I said, there's a lot going on in terms of in the background. And so I really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't miss out being in the founding members, the founding member. I just want to also thank my leaders there, you know, and I do have a list. Oh, it's not in this computer, but another day I will take time to acknowledge all my executive national directors. We have covered a lot of countries with executive, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Togo, South Africa, Mozambique, Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas, you know, England, also Belgium, the Netherlands, Canada. So we have, you know, Uganda. So we are striving, and we are making strive. I mean, basically a month, you know, just a month. And so victory is assured. And so I will keep you. You will not see me on video all the time, but as you know, I do my daily recording every morning, almost every morning. I give you an update as to what is happening. So don't lose sight of the vision before us, because TAG will do a lot for us. Could you imagine in a stadium in Nigeria, Lagos or Abuja, with over 5-10 million people being Tahitians, promoting TAG? Could you imagine the governments, ministers all over the world sitting there looking at what TAG is producing and what it will produce and what it will do for people? That is what we're talking about, a vision for the future that will change culture. Vision of the future changes culture. Could you imagine the entire African countries, in the Caribbean, in Antigua, executing the Afro Cup of Nations. I said we will have all the international sports channel from Australia, from India, from Europe, from America. I just want you to picture what TAGS is going to do for us. Could you just imagine cargo vessels leaving from Africa towards the Americas, providing us with goods? Could you imagine? And so this is what you must protect. This is the vision that TAG will give birth to. That is why TAG is my developers and advisors, they are astounded. They said, we have never gone this deep, Mr. Abundance. I said, well, I am taking you to places that you have never been. Because I always said, if you want to become someone and to achieve things that you have never achieved, you must become someone that you have never been. And for you to become someone that you have never been, you must have a different input for you to get a different output. And so Mr. Abundance have not been down this road before either. And that is why you can expect a different output, because we are now internalizing, we are now going down a path where there are none. I said we are now going down a path. I think it was Zig Ziglar who said that do not go where the path may lead. Either Jim Rohn or Zig Ziglar. He says, go not where the path may lead, but rather go where there is no path and leave a trail. And so that is what we're doing with TAG. We are going where no one have gone before. And that is why we have to get a different result than what we have been gotten for generations. I said we as people of color must come together and realize that we can only do it with unity. I told you, I'll finish in 2 minutes. I told you in one of my recordings that we as people of color, we need to take selfishness, greed, and ignorance to the nearest cemetery and bury them 6 feet. Putin said, can anyone develop a cemetery? Donald Trump, the president of the United States, called Africa basically a shithole. I am saying to my brethren, the day and the time has come for us to say enough is enough. And we will not pass on this poverty, lack of scarcity, diseases to our next generation. I said to you, my brother, historian shall record each of your names. I said PhD students will study you for decades, and your children shall bless you because you have identified the problems and become one of the solution. This is Mr. Abundance that is saying, enjoy your day. It's always a pleasure coming to you. Bye-bye.